Matthew chapter 1, verse 3. Judas de egenesen ton Phares, kai ton Zara, ek tes Thamar. Phares de egenesen ton Hezrom, Hezrom de egenesen ton Aram. Now, as we begin to translate, I'll remind you that these names were originally Hebrew names. They're now transliterated. Let's make sure we know that word, transliterated. They're written with Greek letters. They're transliterated. And when we write them with Latin letters in English, sometimes we write these names differently. This name is normally written as Ram. This name is normally written as Hezron. This name is normally written as Perez. And this name is normally written as Zerah. So just bear with me as we go through several different languages here. So, and Judah begat Perez and Zerah out of Tamar, or from Tamar, or by Tamar. And Perez begat Hezron, and Hezron begat Ram. Now, we notice a few interesting things here, right? We have, for the first time here, we have the mention of the mother, Tamar, and we'll have the mention of several mothers throughout the genealogy, and they're interesting. We have to ask ourselves, why has the author done this? And one of the commonalities we'll find, up at least until we get to Mary there, is that these are Gentiles, right? Tamar is a Gentile woman, and so we see in the genealogy of the Messiah, Jesus, Gentiles, right? Anticipating how he is the Savior, not just of the Jews, but also of Gentiles. We've had this verb over and over, but we haven't actually parsed it yet. We've got to save some things as we go along. Let's just parse this. Egenesen, of course, we have mentioned it's from Genao, and an earlier slide had some of the frequency of that. We skimmed over that rather quickly. But what do we see here with this verb Genao? Well, we see it has an augment. We see it has a sigma. We note how the contract vowel, right, that's a contract vowel. When there's a vowel before the stem that's an alpha, omicron, or epsilon, it's a contract vowel. We see how that by default has just lengthened before the sigma. But when we have the augment and the sigma, we know it's going to be aorist. It's an aorist active indicative, and it's third person singular because the subject is a third person singular subject. Over and over again, a singular father as the subject of this verb.